It's me, always good. I'm back. So, each week we try to do something different. So this week we're gonna stay with the crystals. We're gonna get who is, needs to pay attention. And we also gonna get the numbers and messages at the end. But we're gonna use these three decks to see what's going on with everybody, okay? Because everybody got something different that they dealing with, and I want to try to hit on everything that's going on, and sometimes it's just all about that one situation, just going deeper into it. But we gonna get into it, all right? I love y'all. How y'all feeling? Hopefully everybody doing good, feeling good, and smelling good. Okay, it's the start of a new week, so let's make it, better than last week. All right. All right. Let's see what signs need to pay attention. Okay. What signs need to pay close attention to this read? All right. All right. Give us some zodiac signs that need to pay close attention to this read today. Give us some signs. Thank you. All right. What we got? Sagittarius, pay attention. Okay. And then we got Pisces, pay attention. And then we got Aquarius, pay attention. Aquarius. All right. And then we got Virgo. All right. Pay attention. All four signs. Okay. Sagittarius, Pisces, Aquarius, and Virgo. All right. So next we're going to get your crystal. Okay, let's get your crystal for the day. All right, get your crystal for the day. For whoever needs this crystal. All right. All right. Give us the truth. Give us one crystal for today. All right, one crystal is all we need. What crystal should the collective, focus on? Okay. All right, we got our crystal. It's agate. Agate. All right, it says what it is. Agate, a banded charneline, comes in many forms. Elegant blue lace agate and iridescent fire agate are two. Each agate has its own unique vibe, but they all promote the energy of wherever you are, be there, okay? Stay in the present, okay? What's going on right now, okay? It says, who needs it? Work-life balance strugglers, okay? It says where to put it, wherever you need more stability in your life. It says when to use it. When you want to get into your body, try fire agate. When too much screen time has you feeling disconnected from anything the slightest bit eco, try the far from aptly named moss agate, which neither contains moss nor is technically an agate, but you can still hold it down, okay? So, collective, get you some agate, all right? Whichever one you need, all right? Find your solid ground, okay? It's time to get on solid ground, collective, Whatever you want to do, you can do it. You just need to know that you can, okay? So, we're going to go first up. All right, we're going to get one shuffle out of this deck and see what is going on for the collective, okay? All right. Give us some cards for what is going on for the collective today. All right, it is Monday. All right. All right, give us the truth. Give us some cards for what is going on for the collective today. All right, this Monday, what is going on? What do they need to know? What do they need to focus on? All right, thank you. Okay, what we got? All right, somebody had a message in their dream. Somebody had a dream last night, okay? Or maybe you're still dreaming, okay? When you wake up and see this, all right? So somebody had a dream, all right, about some external party, a third party, okay? That's what I get from this card, third party. It's probably three of them, but they still third parties if they in your situation. Okay, so somebody had a dream about some third parties spying and watching them, okay? Inspecting all up in your business, okay? Somebody had a dream, all right. And then we got Mercury, message, travel, communication, okay? That a third party want to travel to you and communicate something or give you a message. Yeah, that might not go well. Yeah. Okay, and this person is numbing, okay, self-medicating, drinking away their problems, distract them with substances, okay? So this person might come to your house high as hell, okay? They better go ahead, okay? Don't stop here, all right? Yeah, it's not gonna go the way you thought it would, okay? They trying to use control tactics, okay? Or somebody is using control tactics on them, all right? So this person out of their mind, out of their body, okay? Yeah, but karma, okay? But karma is gonna come swoop that ass up, okay? The karmic is gonna get balanced out, okay? Yeah, justice will be served, okay? Don't go to people's house because yeah, that's no good. All right. And then you got family, home, commitment. Okay. Somebody wants a commitment with you, and this third party is upset. Okay. Mad that they couldn't fulfill the needs of whoever, whatever. Okay. You know what's going on in your story. Okay. And the universe wants you to be open to receive. Okay. The new. All right. Whatever new is going on, your freedom. Okay. Your opportunities. All right, take a leap for these opportunities. All right, Uranus. All right, whose planets? What planets are ruled by Uranus? Okay, I believe Aquarius. Okay, so pay attention, Aquarius. Yeah. Yeah, you had an epiphany, a breakthrough. Okay, you knew what needed to go and you put it out the door. Okay, yeah, so, all right, and then you got somebody that's saying, hands off. Okay, territorial lover, staking claims, scaring off the competition. Okay, somebody is trying to scare off the competition with lies. Okay, they saying you this, you that. So somebody or anybody, nobody wants to deal with you. Okay, yeah, that sucks. Okay, somebody is definitely in their feelings and they lying and trying to keep you at bay, so don't nobody come your way. All right. Damn. Okay. And then it say Ace, Water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. All right. It was in the reverse, but this is who is probably saying these things about you and telling people stupid shit about you. So don't nobody fuck with you. Okay. That's crazy. But like it said, justice will be served. Okay. Karma is coming for that ass. All right. If you're on the wrong side, yeah, that's never good. All right. Yeah. Somebody's feeling lost and rejected, fragmented. Okay. This Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, because of the lies they were telling. Okay. Pisces, it must be because Pisces is on the board. All right. That's the only water sign on the board. Okay. A Pisces was lying. Yeah. And then they said you was clinging to your south node in your comfort zone. It's in the reverse. No, you are doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. And I suggest these other people do the same, okay? Before they don't got no time to do nothing. All right, yeah. Yeah, they wanted you to stop that self-care energy, okay? Stop doing that. Stop helping yourself. Stop being you. What? Yeah, no, collective. Go ahead. Tell them to go ahead because you doing what you supposed to do for what you got going on. And your third eye gave you clarity. Okay, you saw this shit in a dream or while you was awake, daydreaming type shit. You saw everything you needed to see and you're moving accordingly. Okay. Next, it says, oh, confusion, Neptune, illusions. No, those glasses are on the ground. Okay, you took them rose-colored glasses off and you used your third eye to see what you needed to see. And now you know what you need to know. Okay, that's for somebody. All right, next, give us what else is going on for the collective. Give us some cards for what is going on for the collective today. All right. Give us some cards for what is going on for today for the collective. Give us the truth. Okay, give us the truth. What is going on for the collective today? Give us some cards for what is going on for the collective. Okay, thank you. Hold on, something fell. All right. Okay, what we got? Okay, heart fog, mixed signals, blocked emotions, messed up. Okay, somebody is feeling it today. Okay, somebody like, dang, I know I should have. That's why you gotta think before you make decisions. Okay, you know? Yeah, okay. Yeah, it says bitterness. This person is bitter, okay, because they resent you and they're angry because they said hurtful words about you. Like, what? Yeah, that is funny how things change, okay? Tables turn and they don't like it, okay? Yeah, they don't like that shit. Yeah, they thought you was gonna be their snack, okay? It's in the reverse. You are not their snack, okay? Yeah, and this is shocking, this person, okay? They're in turmoil. They having troubles, unexpected troubles, okay? They like, what the hell? How that happened? You know, this was supposed to go this way. No, you should have read the fine print, mother. Okay, and then you got time, okay? It says waiting cycles moment, okay? Somebody was waiting for the time to come in and do some more bullshit. No, that time has passed. That clock is broken. Yeah, you can't get that time back, okay? And now they're in sorrow, loss, grief, depression about what you got going on, okay? About your healing, okay? Releasing they ass and purifying and cleansing yourself, okay? Of this person, all right? So somebody is mad because you healed from their mind games, okay? From the shit they was trying to do to you, gaslight you, scare tactics, and manipulation, okay? You healed from that, and you refuse to let that back into your life, okay? Yeah, karma's at that ass, consequences, cause and effect. They got to pay that debt, okay? They have to, yeah. So just go ahead and pay that debt, and then, you know, get a clean slate, all right? Yeah, and rebuild that foundation, established family, security, okay? Somebody wants to establish a foundation with you, okay? But they got to come sturdy already, like, This is not Build a Bear, okay? Yeah, you refuse to help that situation anymore. You're not doing that, okay? You got to come right, okay? When you heal, you gain things, okay? You get your stability when you heal. That's how you know they ain't healed, okay? They still haven't found that stability, that foundation that they can start building on. So no, hell no. Yeah. It says family, fertility, parenthood, pregnancy. Okay, they thought they was gonna come rock your world to get you pregnant and all that. No. Okay. Yeah, it's up to you, collective, but I'm hearing nah, hell nah, yeah, no. Okay, and then they want to come confess, okay? Unveiling, coming clean messages. They want to tell the truth now, but I don't think it matters, okay? You probably don't believe the shit they saying, even if they are telling the truth, because they've lied so much, okay? That's all they like to do is lie to get their way, to do what they need to do. No, tell the truth, okay? If you tell the truth, you ain't got to lie again because, yeah, eventually it all catches up. That they want a booty call, okay? They want that sexual invitation, all about the sex, okay? You like, what? Yeah, no. No, no, no. Hell no. Okay? You don't want no sex. You something like a sapiosexual, okay? Make love to my mind, okay? If you can't do that, then you can't get behind. All right, damn. Why am I rhyming so much this AM? But you know I'm a rapper, but still, it is what it is, okay? But yeah, somebody just wants some sex. They want to see if they can get it again. No, you can't. Okay, let them know. Yeah, we not doing that. Okay, you got to come with more than some sex. Okay, yeah. All right, what's next? Okay, what is going on next? Okay, what else is going on for the collective? Okay, give us some cards for what else is going on for the collective. Okay, give us the truth. Okay, give us some cards. Give us the truth. What else is going on for the collective? All right, what else is going on for the collective? Give us some cards for what else is going on. All right. All right, thank you. Okay, what we got? All right. Hold on. Okay. First up, somebody was wearing a mask, okay? Hiding true feelings, pretending and delude, gaslight, and, personify. Okay, somebody was wearing a mask. Maybe they want to take that mask off because it is serving them nothing, okay? It's giving them nothing, okay? But emotions, okay? Like waves in and out crashing. They are unpredictable, okay? This person has realized the error of their ways and they want to come in and propose. Okay, they want a commitment offer. All right, they want to offer commitment, asking out, taking to the next level. Somebody wants to propose, okay, because they know that they don't want to live without you, or they don't want you to move on to someone else, okay? So they want to propose. But if you propose, and what are you proposing? The same bullshit or some good shit? Because, the collective ain't with that. If you ain't giving out no good shit, we not with it, okay? Because we can see, okay? You can't come with bullshit because you will get stopped before you even get to the door. You know what I mean? Okay, and foresight, yeah, you saw this shit, all right? It's in the reverse. They didn't see that coming, that you would reject them, okay? Foresight is in the reverse, okay? This proposal that they want to bring, all right, with a ring and all this, that, and the third. If you ain't coming with good intentions behind that shit, then don't come because you're going to get rejected. You already know the collective has intuition that's out of this world and they can see, all right? They can see the bullshit, all right? So don't do that. Yeah. And then you got the runner. It's in the reverse. It says fear, intimacy, running away, intensity, letting go, turmoil, and fleeting. Okay. No, like I said, come with those true intentions, that good shit. All right. Somebody is not the runner. They not running from shit, but they not going to stand for bullshit. Okay. Yeah. A karmic relationship, yeah, resentment and triggers. All right, somebody been in a karmic relationship, they seen how it is with you and they seen how it is with them, okay, and they are ready to make amends is what I'm hearing. Like, yeah, I feel like once a karmic, you got to really show and prove that you ain't a karmic no damn more, because listen here, people have learned their lessons and they not going back with that dumb shit, okay? And somebody want to anchor something in, hold it together, get a grip, okay? They feeling heavy. They feeling weighed down and chained up, okay? Because of the shit that they did. But like I said, you got to go ahead and pay that karmic debt. You got to square that up with God. Because, yeah, no. Yeah, heartstrings. They was trying to string you along till they got some, yeah, but you can see through the bullshit, okay? You use the magnifying glass, okay? Showing proof, validation, confirmation, finding the truth, okay, collective? You saw what was going on. You saw the red flags, and like I said, you moved accordingly, okay? And then I guess they trying to use children, okay? Trying to talk to the kids, say that, is what you doing? What your mama doing? What your daddy doing? Okay, mind your damn business. If you was there, you would know what was going on. But since you can't be there, you can't get in. You can't find out what's going on with this person. Like, mind your business before you find out what you don't want to find out. Yeah. Okay, faith, wishing, hoping, praying. It was in the reverse, okay? They feel like no matter what they do, no matter what they say, it's going to be a no-no, okay? Because you've learned that lesson, okay? You're not going through no more turmoil because you have foresight. You can see the shit before it happened. So if you choose to go through the dumb shit, then that's on you, love, okay? Yeah. Family, okay? Again, they want to start a family, make a home, feeling safe and secure. They had that. They know where it was good at. You know what I'm saying? They know what was going on. And now, they don't have that supportive family anymore. Damn. Okay, my suggestion is go through that karma. That's the only way you gonna get through it. You gotta pay that shit. You know what I'm talking about? You got to pay it, okay? And they want their soulmate, the one, deep love, okay? Spiritual connection, life partner, okay? They want that, okay? They want that in their life, but they gotta go through that lesson, okay? They have to get with themselves at least a year, 6 months, a year. You got to be alone, okay? You got to get with self. That's where the healing starts, when you learn yourself, okay? You can't jump to this one, that one, and those ones, okay? Or you're never going to learn the lesson because you're not taking time for self, okay? You're not clearing out that old shit, okay? So, yeah, you got to do that first, okay? Frozen, not speaking, stonewall, not taking action, okay? It's in the reverse. I mean, if you do that work, you can have what you want, okay? Things will get unfrozen, thaw it the fuck out, okay? But you gotta do that work, and you gotta go through those lessons, and you gotta pay that karmic debt, okay? Them the steps, or you just gonna keep running into the same person in a different damn body. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, that tether, okay, it's in the reverse. Telepathy, intuition, dreams, and heart songs. Okay, they had a tether on someone, and that is broken because somebody did the work and somebody didn't. So that tether is gone, okay? That connection is gone, okay? It has to be severed in order for both parties to move forward, okay? Because if somebody moving backwards and somebody moving forward, the tether is going to break, okay? You can't stop either way. So it's going to break, and yeah. Okay, it says shattered, crushed, sadness, broken heart, panic attack. Okay, I guess they wanted you to be sad when they left, or when they chose whoever they chose. No, you moved on. You knew what you had to do. You moved forward, okay? And they went back into another karmic cycle, okay? Yeah. Not good. Okay, it says passion, insane chemistry, sparks, having fun, equal interest, burning desire. Okay, this person has passion for you. Okay, they having a burning desire to be in your presence, to talk to you, to say something, but they know that they still a karmic. They can't come through. They can't. It just won't work. Okay, they have to heal themselves. Okay, they have to go within. Okay, yeah. And that's a shock. Again, somebody's shocked, okay, about what you got going on, all right? It's in the reverse. So somebody like, what the hell happened? Okay, I thought I could do this and do that and come back. The door has closed, okay? Yeah. All right, yeah. Ship, okay, cutting ties, moving on, receive what you need, progression, arriving, okay? Yeah, you can't sail that ship until everything is right, okay? Or you just gonna sink in the middle of the damn ocean, metaphorically speaking. Hopefully ain't nobody sinking in the middle of the ocean, okay? Yeah. But like I said, you gotta do that work, or you just gonna run into the same obstacles, okay? Yeah. Okay, it's them secrets, okay? Them love affair secrets, keeping things inside, not opening up, okay? This person is going through it, okay? And they are alone. They need to get alone and go through that and figure it out, okay? Heal themselves, okay? Because, yeah, it's a lot going on with this person. It look like they ain't even eating right or whatever, but still, you got to do what you got to do, okay? Don't be afraid to be alone. That's where the most answers come from, okay? That's when you sitting with God, okay? When you sitting with the divine, okay? You can't mess that up, all right? Once you sit with God and know what you're supposed to be doing and do what you're supposed to be doing, that's when the healing starts, okay? Yeah. Okay, it says dragonfly, lighthearted and adapt, finding out and change, things coming to light, okay, and heal. All right, yeah, let them secrets come out. Fuck, what? What you got a secret for? Nothing. Don't have no secret for nobody. Because what? You know, you the only one got to pay those consequences, okay? Be you. Whatever secrets it is, be you. It doesn't matter, okay? If God forgive you, then who else you need forgiveness from? You know what I'm saying? You say your sorries, you move on, you move forward, okay? That's all you need to do. But you need to heal, okay? Somebody needs to heal. And hopefully you hearing me and letting you know that this shit is real. You have to go within or you gonna go without, okay? You don't want to go without, you know? So get it right. Okay, grounding, all right? If you need to get out there, ground every day, every night, whatever you need to do. Stability and security, okay? Growth and endurance, performance, all right? So, yeah, somebody needs to go ahead and just drop everything and heal, okay? You have to heal or you're never going to be no good for nobody, all right? And the first part of healing is forgiving your parents, okay? Forgive them for the bullshit they have done if they have done bullshit. If whoever, when you were a child, you need to forgive them people, okay? Whoever it was, stop holding that resentment in, okay? Because that's the first start, all right? You go, you freaking forgive whatever happened to you in the past, okay? You forgive the people that hurt you, and then you move forward, okay? You don't need a reply. God heard you, okay? The divine heard what you had to say, and yeah, forgiveness is for yourself anyway, okay? You forgave. Now you're not holding that resentment, okay? You're not holding on to trauma and bullshit, okay? You letting that go. And that doesn't mean you have to deal with those same people still. No, you forgave them and that's all you had to do. Let them deal with what the fuck they did, okay? They may need to go find some forgiveness, okay? Or find people to forgive. You know what I mean? All right, yeah. And that's lastly, we got sword and rose, okay? Clarity and truth, revelations, honor and protection, determination, okay? Be determined in your healing, okay? Be determined to cut off whoever you need to cut off, okay? For your peace, your healing, your mind, soul, and body, okay? You have to think about self because if self is bad, then how you gonna help somebody else? You can't, okay? You gonna give them fucked up situations, okay? You can't help nobody if you not healed, okay? And healing is a everyday thing, okay? We have to heal every day from dumb shit, okay? We set it, release it, okay? Let that shit go because people gonna be people either way, you know? We can't change them, but we can change what we do, okay? And how we look at it, okay? And how we react to it, okay? So, yeah. Ooh, that was a lot. It felt like it was a lot. Okay, that was a lot. But hopefully, if you need this, go back to my YouTube page. Okay, you can rewind it and go slow. Take time for yourself. Take time with yourself. Okay, yeah, give yourself grace. All right, yeah. Okay, so my YouTube page is always good, and that's one word, okay, all together, always good. And you will find a reading or two, just pick one, okay? I'm quite sure it's going to hit because all my readings are timeless, you know what I mean? So whichever one you pick is for you, love, okay? Yeah. All right, give us some cards to top this reading off with numbers and messages for the collective. All right, give us some numbers and messages to top this reading off for today. All right. Oh, excuse me. I love y'all. Okay. I need to see y'all again tomorrow. Okay. Yeah. So do what you got to do. Make that first step and the universe got your back. I can't say that enough. Okay. Once you make that decision that I'm going to take care of me and I'm going to figure out what I need. Okay. That's when the universe has known that you ready for that healing, okay? It's time for you to take charge in your life, okay? All right. Give us some cards to top this reading off, all right? I did that again, but hey, it's all good, okay? Yeah. Give us the truth, okay? What numbers and messages does the collective need for today, okay? For numbers and messages to top this reading off. All right. Thank you. Give us some numbers and messages. Thank ya. All right. What we got? Number 2. Okay, we got a 2. It says, listen to your inner voice when making choices. Okay, make that choice, but you got to listen to yourself. What do you want? What do you need? What do you want to see? Okay, you have to make a choice, and it has to be for your own, from your own self. Okay, make sure you're making choices for yourself. Okay, and not a choice that somebody made for you. Okay, yeah. Then you got the Hermit. Okay, number 9. It says all life's answers are within you. Again, go within so you don't have to go without, my loves. Okay, you don't want to go without because that's a bad route. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, and then we got a number 5, King of Cups. Okay, it says support yourself before you can support others. Okay, this is all bringing it back full circle. Okay, all that we have talked about is topping this reading off. Okay, yeah, that's how it works. All right. And then you got a Queen of Cups. It says, be open to receive the healing and nurturing you need, okay? Be open to letting God take the wheel, okay? Letting the universe guide you to where you need to be, okay? Sometimes things we want is something we don't need, you know what I mean? So you gotta recognize when shit not right, okay? You can see, okay? You can feel, you know what's going on in your life, and you know what you want, okay? So go for the things you want and need, okay? Instead of going for what somebody else think you want and need. Hell no, because they can't live your life for you, okay? They can't. They just can't. Okay. Yeah. And then you got a 10. Okay. It says it has ended and finished for the better or worse. Again. Yeah. Let that shit go for the better or worse. However it ended, let it end. It's over. All right. Let that shit go. Okay. So what we got? We got 9/11. Okay. Yeah. 9/11. Then we got 629. And then we got 5410. Okay. 5410. And then we got 629. And we got 9/11. Okay. Because Sagittarius is a 9. Aquarius is an 11. And Virgo is a 6. Okay. Those the numbers. Put them together however you feel you need to put them together and do what you got to do for you, okay? Every day you need to show up for yourself, okay? If don't nobody show up for you, show up for yourself. You understand? All right. I love y'all. Y'all be good. Y'all be careful. And be you, okay? Because it's only one you love. And be the best you can be, okay? And that takes time. It takes preparation. It takes practice, okay? So start today. All right, do what you got to do. Forgive the people you need to forgive and move forward, okay? With or without them, okay? You gonna know who is for you and who is not, because yeah, shit gonna show, you know what I mean? All right.